What?
Yeah, so, hi, my name's...
My name's Paul.
And where are we?
I don't know.
We're at Stocksbridge, aren't we? We're at Stocksbridge Youth Club.
My name's Becky and we're at Stocksbridge Youth Centre in Studyman.
Great. And what school do you go to, Becky?
Stocksbridge High School.
Right, and you know Stocksbridge quite well, don't you?
Yeah.
Because you're from here.
Yeah.
So we're looking through some photographs. And what have we got here then?
And you're old.
So what's that
He's
one?
old.
Do you know where that is then?
Yeah, it's on Manchester Road.
Right, so what do you think these people are doing on there? Can you describe what's in the photograph? They look dirty, don't they? They look like they've been mining or
Yeah.
doing some kind of hard work.
That's Friendship Hotel, but that's actually not a hotel anymore.
You ever go in there? Describe what it's
I've
like.
been in them. Do you know where Hairdressers is? Near Lidl?
That's it, yeah.
That in that
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that used to be... Well, it's been closed for a long time, though, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's where
Is it
cafe is
Is
and
it
that.
called the Palace?
Yeah.
So what's in there now? Have you been in there then?
There's an
Has
Hairdressers
he been in there?
and
Me?
East
No.
Bridge.
All right, so you just come up here from Uxbridge.
And below it is a flat. My mum used to work in paper mill.
All right, what did she used to do there?
Work on machines, I think.
What, making paper? Was that a big...
Yeah.
Did she do that for a long time?
That was before I was born.
Oh, right.
See, it's shut now, I think.
Where was that then?
I don't know.
So what's that? Do you recognise that? Show it to the camera.
It's
a bit.
Co-op.
Is that still there then, or is that another shop?
Which one is it? No.
It's not the Co-op anymore, is it, that one? There's a big Co-op in Stocksbridge.
Yeah, that's been shut down. Like, shop next to it has.
Hey, finger. Finger.
What do you think the Co-op does then? What is the Co-op? Do you know anything about it? Why is it called the Co-op? Do you know what's cooperative mean?
Talking.
It's cooperating and getting together. The Co-op started when people got together to provide cheaper food for each other. Now that's another picture of the Palace. So you probably recognise it a bit more now, don't you? Can you see that? Well, ask him a question in a minute.
What is that, Paul?
Oh, yeah.
So does it look open or closed there then? That's when it's open, I think, isn't it?
Looks close to me.
Yeah, close to me. The door's closed.
Let's have a look. Well, it's still got some adverts on, isn't it? So what was on there? There's Peeping Tom and Ordered to Love. Ooh, whatever that is. So what about that? That's what Stocksbridge is famous for, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Steelworks.
No more.
So show it to the camera. Make sure. Remember when the camera is like another person. So we've got to.
What's me?
Alright.
So do you know anybody that works in the steelworks?
Tony, who is here as a junior leader now.
Oh, is that Adele's boyfriend?
Yeah.
All right, we met him last week. Is he here today?
Yeah.
I haven't got one.
Do you know anybody, Paul, who works in the
And
steelworks?
Tony's dad does as well.
Oh.
And my mum's
Can't speak
ex-partner
now.
used to as well.
Got it
What
now.
did he do then? Do you want to have a go?
He used to
Do you want to
drive
go at the
cranes.
camera and that? What's your name again? That Georgie. Georgie, do you want to ask some questions? And we're looking at some old pictures of Stocksbridge, aren't we? So that we can. Yeah, we're looking at some old pictures of Stocksbridge. What's that one then? Do you recognise that?
This one is Stocksbridge Brass Band.
They're still a famous brass band, aren't they? Do
Yeah,
you
and
know
then there's
anybody that
Boss.
plays in there then?
His boss Stone Choir as well.
Do you know anybody who's in those?
No,
Do you ever go and see them?
no. My grandma has got tapes of both to Stone Choir.
Oh, is your grandma from Bolster Street?
Yeah, before some people died. But Bolster Stone Choir stopped running now.
What's that one? Show it the camera. Remember the camera's like another person to it. So that's a lot of people working in the steelworks, and they're all kind of tough, fit men, aren't they?
Hello.
What else have we got? The firemen. Let's have a look at it. A lot of people out there on a day. And that's not just a carriage. That's like a pump.
Whoa.
I think. Yeah, that's a pump to and they pump the water out to get if there was a fire maybe in the steelworks. What about that one? Do you know where that is? There's some other people out on a Whitsuntide day out.
I'm poor. My mum is going I did a lady.
Where?
Stocksbridge, something.
Stocksbridge School, is she? How long has she been doing that then?
Been 5 years.
And she comes up from Outerbridge?
No,
She lives up here? Where do you live then, Paul?
walk aside.
Warncliffe Side, oh that's a beautiful part of the country. So do you go walking in the countryside up there?
Yeah.
That must be great.
And I walk my dog at a time.
Is there anything old up there? Can you remember? Are there any old things on Warncliffe Side in the woods? Any? What did they use?
I walk in the woods.
You walk in the woods. What do you see? What can you see in the woods?
The trees.
Any buildings up there?
Yeah, just so.
What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Great. Warncliffe Side.
Yeah.
And you live in Outerbridge. Is Outerbridge? Where's Outerbridge?
And a part of the bridge.
Part of Outerbridge.
Yeah.
You got any questions, John?
I am Joel.
Joel, hi Joel. And where are we today?
In Stocksbridge.
Stocksbridge in Stocksbridge School. And what night is it? Just keep it on these guys. What night is it? Do you want to ask the questions? You ask the questions. What night is it? It's Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
And it's the Seniors Youth Club. The Seniors Youth Club. And you are here today and you live in Stocksbridge. And we're making a film, or the young people around north of Sheffield are making a film about the history of Stocksbridge. So you've got some photos here. Do you want to tell me about that one? What's that one then? Zoom in on the photograph. Let's have a look at this closely.
How do you zoom in?
So that's the zoom. Keep it. Right. See that there. Finger on that one. That's forward. These fingers. Forward, backward. Right. What's this school here? Anybody go there? What year are you in? Joel.
5.
You're in year 5. You're in year 5.
5. Yeah. 9.
9. And you're at Stocksbridge School, so you'll recognise this place. How long ago do you think that is?
Oh, it's Sea Park.
What's your photograph? So Joel,
History is the past.
things in the past, isn't it? Do you know what's it like Stocksbridge in the past? It's got a reputation for making steel, hasn't it? They used to make steel, and they also used to make umbrellas.
Wire.
And these ladies here, they used to make wire, yeah. You know anybody who works in the wire factory, because they still make lots of wire?
Yeah, my uncle Richard does.
They work at Fox's Wire.
Yeah, I think so. It still works anyway.
Yeah, Fox's Wire. So these ladies here, show us what they're doing. They're making umbrellas.
Was that what it tell you?
You don't ever go on the camera, take it in turn. So Joel, go and ask Joel a question about how he finds Stocksbridge.
How do you find Stocksbridge and is it good to live here? Yeah. It's good to live here because it's fun and it's entertaining. There's lots of shopping places.
There's lots
Yeah,
of
any downcast
any
to
downsides.
living in Stockbridge. Like,
Remember it's on. Keep looking through there.
like any problems that do happen inside quite often. Sometimes people chuck rubbish on the floor.
People what? Chuck rubbish on the phone. It can be a bit dirty. Well, that's an interesting comment. Do you think it was dirty in the past? Do you think people looked after it then? What I like about some of these photographs is the gardens. People's gardens used to spend a lot of time looking after their gardens. Right, what's your photograph, Georgie?
Pothouse Lane.
Pothouse Lane. Does anybody know where Pothouse Lane is?
Yeah. I do.
Where is it?
It's just on here.
It's in Stocksbridge. So why do they call it Pothouse Lane? Let's show the photograph to the... I think they used to make pots. Is it a pottery? You know?
Is it because they used to have natural mines right here? And stuff like that.
They used to have a lot of mines. And why do they call it pothouse then? They used to make pots for the mines. Or...
I don't know. Pots. Didn't they used to make pots for people to store their lunch and stuff?
Ah, so they used to make their
I'm
own...
not sure.
Ah, right.
Make pots for their roof.
So, do you want to swap and let Joel just have a look, have a go on the camera, and then we'll work our way around. You want to have a go on the camera?
The red
Right, let's stop it.
Yeah.
That's it. Right. Action. Right, we're going. So, let's see if we can do it without me talking. Do you want to
It's a few houses.
So they look like quite posh houses, don't they? What do you think?
They might be
They look
quite
like the houses. Who do you think live there? Do you think the miners would live there, or do you think maybe the factory owners? Maybe the people who own the factories, maybe. But that's Chapeltown, so...
Stocksbridge
Cooperative, yeah, that's what it is. It says that. It's a Stocksbridge Band of Hope Industry and Cooperative Society. All the people in Stocksbridge used, because they used to club together and buy food together, and they'd sell it in the shop so that they didn't have people making lots of money and money out of them, because it was very hard. If they weren't making much money at work, then they didn't want to have to spend too much money on Stocksbridge. So they had a very famous cooperative. Do you know where that is in Stocksbridge?
It might be the co-op.
Where the co-op is now, because there's a new co-op, isn't there? There's a big co-op.
Yeah, there's a big one, but there's nothing near it anymore.
Yeah, it's just on a bit of flat land, isn't it?
Car
So
park
let's just say who we are again. So have you done was that your one? Say who you are then.
I'm Harry.
Harry,
This
what's your
is
second name?
Harry Green.
Harry Green.
I'm Georgia Barrett.
I'm Grace Clancy.
And I'm Carla Dyson.
Where are we now then? What else are we looking at here? We've got another photograph.
So what-
Do you want Grace, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the palace. I don't know what it's sold. It's sold. It was a cinema.
Yeah, it's the
an
old
old
cinema.
But now it's a shopping centre. But it's like it's only got a few shops. It's got a cafe. There's a hairdressers and a curry place, a curry shop. There used to be a florist.
Do you know anybody who used to go there when it was a cinema? Do you think your mums and dads might have gone there?
I think my grandma might have gone there.
Is your grandma in Stocksbridge?
No, she's in Boston.
And what did she used to do? Can you tell us a bit about her?
She's a farmer. She's always been a farmer in
farmer?
agriculture. Yeah.
Has she got a farm then, or she worked on a farm?
She's got a farm.
Wow. Can you tell us a bit about that now?
She used to have a milking parlour, but she doesn't anymore. And she just breeds and sells cattle. And sheep. And chickens.
What's the farm called?
And ostriches.
What's the farm called? Because we might
Garlic house farm.
Garlic house.
Yeah, we used to breed these things called rears, they're like ostriches. But they didn't do very well in these English weather conditions. That's the downside of Stocksbridge as well.
So do you live on the farm? Do you live there then with your grandma?
No, I live in Deepcar on the Stubborn Estate. So I'd rather live on a farm.
So do you go and visit your gran on the farm?
Yeah, I've got a pony. And he's up there. He's only a little Shetland pony.
Yeah, that's fair. Have you got any questions for Grace? Can we all come and ride on your pony? That could be a good question.
He's only a little Shetland pony. He's only 10 or 2 inches.
What's his name?
Tom. Like the sat now.
What about you, Harry? Where do you...
if we well the place.
Yeah.
Farm.
Yeah, he
In
just
that
like,
case, gets a good name.
yeah, sometimes escapes from field and comes into yards and eats all the chickens born.
In that case, he definitely knows a good.
What about you, Harry, then? What's your experience of Stocksbridge?
There's quite lots of good places. For example, like the youth club, there's good schools that aim quite very high.
Were you born here?
Yes, but I was born here, and my dad was born here, but my mum and my brother weren't, and my little sister was.
So tell me a bit more about Stocksbridge then. The history of it. Do you know anything about the history of it? What about you? What's your mum and dad do?
My mum used to be a lollipop lady thing, but now she's had a divorce.
So does she know everybody then? She must know lots of people.
Quite a few, yeah. So.
Wow. So it's a very beautiful place, isn't it? I noticed that when you look over and you've got all the valleys, it's a very interesting valley, and there's lots of nice places to walk.
It can sometimes, you do often find some streets where the owners just can't be bothered to clean up after their dogs. And they just leave it there and it gets off after a while. But
Do you go walking in the countryside?
it's this train station that still runs sometimes, but it doesn't run as often now. It's at this train station, do you know where, if you go near Cannon Hall Farm, where
All right.
No, I mean,
Cannon Hall,
yeah.
where there's the
Yeah. No, where there's...
mining museum.
Yeah, it's near that, but you know that place before it, that massive, where there's loads of different shops. Where
What's it called?
like,
It's Elsica
yeah, Elsica
Heritage Park.
Heritage.
There used to be a train that used to go from Chapeltown to there, but that is the train.